All right, so this is just really cool, and I think you need to have this feature on your computer. So I have this badly written message, and this will be polished automatically. Watch this. Joe, how many times I have to tell you that the deadline was yesterday? What is wrong with you? Do it again, but good this time, and I want it done by the evening. Okay, I'm not touching anything. And there you go. So it just refine my message into something that sound and feel more professional, something that you can use in a more professional or office environment. And again, this is happening automatically, local and offline, because basically I'm running an AI tool that can transcribe my speech, and then later it can refine my message into something that I can use in an email communication. So this is really cool, and if you're using email a lot, I think you need to have this on your computer. So let me show you how you can get this really cool AI capability on your computer. So first, you need to download a tool called handy.computer. Let me just put this somewhere. So let's navigate to handy.computer. That's the tool that you can use to transform your speech into text. Now you can navigate to this URL and then click download, and then download the version based on your system. It is available for Mac, Windows, and Linux. Now after that, after you have downloaded Handy, you can install and open the app. So let me just show you mine. I'm going to just reset everything to default so I can show you the step-by-step process to set up this app, because there are quite a lot of things that you need to do before you can enjoy this email polishing feature. Okay, so this is Handy.app. You can change the settings for various settings like the shortcut, the audio device, etc. Now, basically, you need to download an AI model that can be used to transcribe your own speech into text. To do that, you can click this and then select the model that you think can be used on your computer. I do recommend to use a model that is no more than 1 gigabyte. I think that's usually good enough for most people. And in this case, I'm using Whisper Turbo. It is the perfect balance. It is not too big, but not too small. And the accuracy is pretty good. You can also use Parakit version 2. This one is very fast, but this is only for English. Now, feel free to use any model that you think is the best based on what you need. Now, after that, I do recommend to test the model first. So I can, let's say I'm going to use this. Let's say if I say something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. So my speech was transcribed into this text. Pretty good. Now, after that, we need to use a large language model to transcribe, not to transcribe, to refine the message or the transcription into something that can be used in an email communication. And to do that, there are two tools that you can use. You just need to pick one of them. You can either use Ollama. You can navigate to ollama.com, and then you can download and install the app. And after that, in Ollama, you can select the model that you want to use. So there are many models like the Qwen model, Gemma, GPT-OSS, etc. I do recommend to use a model that is no more than 4 billion parameters, because I think that is good enough for creating or refining an email message. So I can, for example, here I use Gemma 3 with 4 billion parameters. I think that's the perfect balance. Again, not too big, but also not too small. And after that, still in Ollama, you can click this, go to settings, and then make sure that the expose Ollama to network is enabled. So this is the setting that you want to make sure that it is enabled. Now, that is the setup if you are using Ollama. Another app that you can use is LM Studio. You can navigate to lmstudio.ai. This is very similar to Ollama, but I think this is more intuitive and I would say a lot easier to use than Ollama. So you can download this to your computer and install it normally. And after that, you can launch LM Studio. I'm going to open it. And here is the interface of LM Studio. You need to download an AI model. First, you have to click this button, and then you can find the model that you want to use to refine the speech or transcription into an email message. Again, the rules is still the same. I do recommend using any model that is below or no more than 4 billion parameters, and there are plenty of models to choose from. Just maybe pick one of them. Let's say you want to use perhaps the Mistral 3 with 3 billion parameters. I think that's a solid choice. And then you can click this, and then you can click download button and just wait until it finishes. Now after that, you can click this menu called developer and then enable or start a server. There you go. So basically, again, you have to choose either using Ollama or LM Studio. It's up to you. Now, after that, you can go back to handy.app. So, handy.computer actually. So, you can navigate to advanced and then enable experimental features. And right here, enable post-processing. There you go. So, click post-process. And right here, in the provider, you want to select custom, and for the base URL, now this one is going to be, it depends on the tool that you're using. It's either Ollama or LM Studio. If you're using Ollama, then the base URL is 11431. This is for Ollama, but if you're using LM Studio, then that's going to be 1234. So if I click refresh here, I'll see the models that I have on my LM Studio account. So I have more models here. If I navigate to here in LM Studio, you'll see that I have plenty of models, and that's those options are available here in the Handy app. But if I use Ollama, I would only have 2 models. Okay, refresh again. And there you go. So there are only 2 models on my Ollama account, which is the Gemma 3 with 1 billion parameters and the other one with the 4 billion parameters. So the base URL is very important depending on the AI tool that you are using. Now in this case, I'm going to be using Ollama, but the process is the same regardless. So here I'm using the Gemma 3 with 4 billion parameters. And right here, you can click create new prompt. And let's call this one improve email. And for the prompt instructions, you can use this instruction. This will be available in the description down below. You can copy it. Now, there is a section called preferences where you can customize quite a lot of things. You can customize perhaps your language, tonality, your particular style, etc. It's up to you. You can customize that right here in this section. Now, I'm going to copy this. And let me just go back to Handy. And I'm going to paste that here in the instruction. And there you go. You can click create prompt. And there you go. So now, every time you are sending or speaking, turning a speech into text, that text will be sent to the Gemma 3 model or whatever model that you're using. And then later, you'll get the polished email. Let me give you another example. So I'm going to delete this message, and I have another draft that I'm going to use for a demo. Okay, I'm going to read this. Why I'm finding out about this issue from another department? You should have told me about this problem days ago instead of letting it blow up. This makes our entire team look bad, and I'm not happy about it. I'm not touching anything. It's going to be slow at the beginning, but usually after that, it should be fine. There you go. So it just turned this badly written message into something that sounds more professional and again, can be used in a more professional or office communication. Now, maybe one downside of this technique is that it doesn't know the context of the message. It is not like the AI refinement feature in Gmail where it can read the whole conversations. Here, you have to be as detailed as possible because AI in LM Studio or Ollama doesn't know about what's going on. So you want to make sure your message to be more detailed, and therefore the message is going to be more accurate when it was produced or processed by the AI model. But yeah, that's basically it. You can always go back to the Handy app to customize the prompting, customize your style. And I think this will save time when you are trying to reply messages. And I personally going to use this a lot more. And honestly, I really like this AI implementation on my computer. So that's basically how you can create an auto-polish workflow when replying emails on your computer. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Have a great day.